Hey guys, welcome to lesson 5, and we're going to talk about dividing polynomials using synthetic division. And it makes it so much easier, but the problem is it has to be in this form. So it has to be like x minus something or x plus something. So what we're going to do is we're going to set whatever that is equal to 0. So x plus 1 equals 0. And solve for x. So x equals -1. We are going to put this number in a box. So it looks like that. This process is going to seem really weird, but once you get used to it, it is amazing. Okay, so we put that number in the box, and then we're going to put all the coefficients to each of these terms here. So if it's missing, if it like skips from 4 to 2, we have to put a 0, just like we did in yesterday's lesson. So I'm just going to list all of the coefficients here. So 1, -2, -3, 4, and -1. And again, I'm getting it from 1, -2, -3, +4, and -1. Okay, so we are going to make a little space in between and draw a long, long line. Okay, so here's the process. The first step is we are going to drop this 1. Do not forget this step. This is a big deal. And we're going to put that 1 right there. Any number on the bottom, we're always going to multiply to the number in the box. So 1 times -1 is -1, and we're going to put the answer to that here. Okay, so 1 times -1 is -1, and then all of these we are going to add together. So -1 plus -2 is -3. And then we're going to repeat the process over again. So -3 times -1 is +3, and the answer goes there. And then add these together, that's 0. So 0 times -1 is 0. Add these together, that's 4. 4 times -1 is -4. Add these together, -5. So now I have this new set of numbers here, and it's going to help to give me my answer. So we are going to work backwards. So like we're going to start here. So this last term is your remainder, and then this is your constant, and then you're going to start working up with your x's. So x to the first power, x squared, x to the third power, and you're just going to keep going on and on and on until you run out of numbers to combine with your x's. So what helps me get started is think of it like an RC car. So, or RC Cola, or whatever you want to think about this. So I'm a terrible drawer, so it's best that you know this about me now. So RC will get you started. So this stands for remainder, constant, and then you just keep working up. So now we're going to pair these up and get our answer. So I have x to the third minus 3x squared. I don't need this because there's it's just 0x plus 4 plus, remember we always add it with a plus, -5 over, and then we're going to go back to what we're dividing by, x plus 1. And this is my final answer. Okay, so on this one, your first step is to just set it up. That's it. Just get it set up. So what number goes to the box? What are your coefficients that you're going to line up? So see if you can do that. Okay, so you should have this. So know that this is a coefficient, has a coefficient of 1. So that's where that 1 is coming from. And then also notice whenever you have a minus, that's going to be considered a negative number. So -8. Okay, so first step. Drop this number, and any number down here we're going to multiply to this number, and our answer goes there. So 2 times -3 is -6, and it goes there. So don't forget, we're going to add these together. So I get -5, and then repeat the process. So see if you can finish that. So it should look like this, and remember RC car. So we're working backwards. RC x squared. So my final answer is 2x squared minus 5x plus 7 plus, and then my remainder, -16 over x plus 3. And that is my final answer. Okay, see if you can do this one all by yourself. Okay, guys, so you should have ended up with x squared plus 7x plus 7 plus 16 over x minus 2. Okay, so let's keep moving. We have two more. Notice that both of these jump terms. So I'll do this one, and we'll see if you can do this one on your own. So the number that goes in the box is -3. Remember, we set that equal to 0, so for x. And so I have 2, and look, it skips. It goes from x to the third to x. So it skips an x squared. So I'm going to say 0, -8, and 5. Okay, so take it from there. Okay, so I showed my steps, and this should be your final answer. Okay, so last one, see if you can do, this is about as difficult as, as this gets, so see if you can do this one. Okay, guys, so this should be your final answer, and we are done.